Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, for everybody except for apparently Andy, Bravo, the Bravo celebrities who are under fire and everybody in between. Because I don't know if you remember, we did an interview with Below Deck chef Rachel Hargrove, and she is so funny. She's unpredictable, and right now she's wiling out all over social media. But that's not the only person that sort of slammed Andy. Okay. Well, she really slammed Bravo, the Bravo celebrities, and all of the networks. But Andy was also slammed in a conversation on Watch What Happens Live, and we're going to break it all down. But before we do, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so let's start off with Below Deck chef Rachel Hargrove, who is not having it, and she is lashing out all over social media, which is, I mean, it's kind of entertaining to watch. It's like better than watching Below Deck. She slammed Austin Kroll from Southern Charm as a narcissistic twat, and she actually wrote, to be exact, "Cheers to the most narcissistic twat on Bravo TV." Now, after that, she received a message from someone with Bravo, someone from Bravo PR, and it said, and I know for a fact this happens because I've talked to other housewives about this. So, "Hi, Rachel, it's Peyton from Bravo PR. I saw your tweet about Austin from Southern Charm and wanted to reach out. It's not in our best interest to have you saying negative things about other shows on the network. Each show and talent should support each other or just not say anything at all." And she said, "Just make sure that drunk cokehead knows to not talk to me again." Ugh. Then after they asked for a little bit more context, vowing that they will make sure that he won't say anything again, she recounted a run-in with Austin in Florida. She said, "He was in Tampa, Florida, and also in Fort Lauderdale, where I live. We met up. But what was actually good was I met his brewing team. We were all hanging out, and he didn't like the fact that, I don't party, and I wasn't doing his whole thing being an idiot." Rachel then said she crossed paths with Austin and Shep at the upfronts, and she said, "Even when him and Shep threw my bag on the floor at upfronts while waiting to go get, dressed and do dress rehearsal, it just like it bothered Chef Rachel." She's like, "He's a narcissistic twat." That's where she stands. She doesn't care. She slammed America's Next Top Model. She slammed Bravo. She slammed Below Deck. She said it's all bullshit. She said that she's not going to be at BravoCon, and she does not care that Bravo PR is trying to get her to be quiet about it. No one is going to silence Chef Rachel in this moment. All right, Chef Rachel, we hear you. And PR messaged her back and said, "I hear you. That's rude and unacceptable of him. Sorry you had that experience with them. We'll have someone speak to him too, but would appreciate you removing the tweet since it was a personal incident." Okay. Well, Rachel said that she was tired of the bullshit and she would not be attending BravoCon in October. And she said, "I don't sit down, I stand up. I'm tired of the BS. I refuse to participate in BravoCon." She also said, "PS, F Below Deck." Now, we know that Southern Charm is currently airing. So I saw where some people were like, maybe this is a publicity stunt. This is not a publicity stunt, people. Chef Rachel, obviously, by her saying PS, F Below Deck, F BravoCon, I'm not showing up, F America's Next Top Model, F TV, F this narcissistic, it's been going on all week, and my mind was just blown. I love watching her. I don't know what's happening or why she's so upset at the moment about everything that's happening with Bravo, but this isn't the first time we've seen a Bravo celebrity get upset with what's happening behind the scenes, right? We know Nene Leakes is suing Bravo for what she's saying, what she's claiming is that they, fostered a hostile, racist work environment. We also know that other Bravo celebrities have left, just completely slamming the network. Bronwyn Wyndham Burke got fired and she slammed the network. There have been many people who have left and they've not left gracefully. There are some who do, like, Teddy Mellencamp has left gracefully. She by Sheree Whitfield has left and come back multiple times and left gracefully. Phaedra Parks, when asked about her exit, she just doesn't want to talk about it. And she also left gracefully, but a lot of people felt like she deserved to leave after everything that she put Kandi through. But there's a way to leave. Some people leave and they're like, "I'm washing my hands. I'm good. You know what? This isn't for me." That was their decision. Okay, I get it. And other people leave and they're like, "F you, F the network, F the contract. This was all bullshit. And now I'm going to expose and let you guys know exactly what I went through." So this isn't, Andy and Bravo's only problem right now. Obviously, again, we know that they're being sued. But on top of that, we have Jeff Lewis from Flipping Out, who does Radio Andy and was recently on Watch What Happens Live. When he was, not only did he share the bombshell that he thinks that Shannon Bedore's relationship, Shannon Bedore from the Real Housewives of Orange County, her relationship with John Jansen is not going to last, which kind of shocks me considering that they're good friends, him, John, and Shannon Bedore. But on top of that, he was calling Andy out about firing him. In that moment, it got so awkward. And Andy looked at him and said, I didn't fire you, sweetie. I was not in charge of programming at Bravo at the time. And Jeff just kind of cut him off and he's like, you voted against me, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't care. You voted against me. It doesn't matter. I don't care. And then he said, Andy admitted that he didn't think, he did think that it was time for Flipping Out to end. And he said, you're the biggest hit on Radio Andy. And Jeff, he wasn't satisfied and abruptly ended the conversation, just declaring it doesn't matter. But also for Jeff, I think who cares? Because Jeff on the show had such a, tumultuous relationship with so many different people. He had a falling out with Jenny. He's no longer with Gage. He regrets how he acted in both of those relationships, which he explained on Watch What Happens Live. But now we're seeing a different, more fresh version of Jeff on his new show, Hollywood House Lift, on Freebie. And it's so, it really is. It's refreshing. It's nice to see he's happy. He's not fighting with people. And it just goes to show that we can pivot. We don't need all of the aggressive, negative energy to make a show. Sometimes, yes, drama can be fun and it makes for good ratings, but we could also have a feel-good show that will also make ratings. We don't have to take it all the way left or right and then completely obliterate someone, because it goes from being entertaining to watch to being like, this is so cringy and makes me uncomfortable and it's triggering something inside me. And I just don't think that I can sit through and watch it. I think Andy Cohen being called out on Watch What Happens Live, he probably was not the most happy with that. But like he said, Jeff Lewis is a big hit on Radio Andy. He did offer Jeff Lewis the position on the radio show. And Jeff Lewis said, I appreciate that. You gave me a career. I thank you for that. You brought me business. It is what it is. Drop the conversation. I'm done. It's like Andy Cohen has officially met his match with Jeff Lewis. Really, Jeff does not back down. And for Chef Rachel Hargrove, I am curious what the future looks like for her. Actually, you know what? I'm going to message her and ask her. And I just want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. Your thoughts, your unfiltered opinions, and give them all to me because I just want to know. And in the meantime, if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below your unfiltered opinions. Let me know what you think about all of this going on, all of the social media madness, and the Watch What Happens Live kind of cringeworthy content. What do you think? Please don't hold back. And also, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.